non-stop hits from Kigali. This is Urban Radio.
Who got the best jollof rice? Between Ghana and Nigeria. Now there's a new fight that is going to break out.
Yeah.
Like, which African country has the best flag bracelet? Kenya took number one, and it has now broken the internet.
Yeah.
Now, you guys with this conversation of Joshua Baraka,
Yeah.
Muganda Wanga, you just do the music. Anyway, for you who's listening in right now, in the studio, I have the finest comedians in Africa. They're in the studio with me right now. These guys will crack jokes day in, day out, nightfall, morning, sun. And it's amazing. The fact is that these guys have pushed the envelope of comedy for quite a long time. And they've become masters of their own craft in their rightful positions and rights and place and location. And they've been representing for a strong time. Even just looking at them, I'm like, this is going to be another one of those crazy shows. My brother, all the way from Kampala, Uganda, area code +256.
Yes, sir.
This guy, let me tell you something for you who's listening. This guy, anyway, we're going to get into that. He's a father, he's a husband, he's a
Kampala.
comedian.
I am a husband in Kampala.
You've
in
started.
Uganda.
You've started.
We need to be very clear about that.
He's an engineer. He also somersaults. He's a soldier. He's a foot soldier. He's a politician at some times. Okay, jokes aside. Ladies and gentlemen, listening to us right about now is the one and only Salvador.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man from Mbokoro.
106.7 Urban FM. We are live and direct.
Yokawa.
Yeah, I'm super kawa, man.
So how have you been?
I'm blessed.
You're blessed?
I just want to say I'm blessed. We thank God for that. I'm blessed. Everything is moving the way I did not even dream of it moving, but I just thank God.
All right. It's a great honor to have you here, my brother.
Pleasure is mine.
Where are you? Uli bulungi?
This state day.
Kampala bulungi.
Kampala state day.
Jebale kosewo.
Tewali kerere, tewali kavuyo.
Tewali kavuyo.
Yeah, we are also starting to clean up. We also starting to clean up.
I saw the video.
Yeah, like every time we're moving, I'm taking videos, so I'll go back and I show the president. I think we are doing it the wrong way.
Improved, yeah?
Let us follow this lead.
All right, that is Salvador, straight out of Kampala, Uganda, representing one of the dopest comedians I know. He's been pushing the envelope for a long time.
You're far too kind.
No, it's the truth, and I'll tell you why later on. And of course, I got the men of the hour who have organized and put all this together. Babu,
how you doing, my brother?
Wagwan.
I am okay, man. How are you? 106.7.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's the first time at Urban, and I gotta say, it's beautiful.
Wow.
You guys doing well.
Did you hear Babu? The first time at Urban.
The English just got his own twist right now.
Yeah, you know, you have to move from Webale News to like Urban. Mezeneza na Shimimana, Shimarema n'abantu bake.
There you go.
Bari muri studio. So to say I'm like I thank God and the few people who are in this studio.
All right,
Salvador came and I did not pay him. Guys, how can you not be thankful?
I'm here for the love. I'm here for the love.
He loves Kigali.
Yeah.
He loves the people. He wants to perform. It's been a while.
Yeah.
You know, it's been like what? Almost 1,000 days since.
I think I have the right to say that I'm the one who organized this show. Yes. the way I pushed these guys, I said, if the poster does not come out, we're going to have a problem.
He's coming out of the poster.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So
That is Babu. Babu, you're good?
Man, for the second time, I am good. Why are you asking me this?
I'm asking
some other information.
I know something.
Yeah,
so,
please.
Anyway, we'll get into it.
All right, let's get it.
And to another gentleman is no stranger to the studio. He's been here before. The one and only Michael. Mike, the man who speaks French, English, Kinyarwanda, Luganda, sign language, Burundi sign language.
That's the problem of knowing too many languages. The man woke up and went to the wrong radio station.
I went to the wrong radio station. This is the truth. Bro, like,
How dare you?
they didn't update me, but you know, it is what it is.
God.
But you know, blessings always.
All right, Michael, you're good?
I am blessed.
All right.
Yeah.
Happy New Year, by the way, Jay.
Yeah, Happy New Year, man.
Yeah.
We always take this for granted, but we need to celebrate that.
It's good to see you guys. You're well and good?
Super, man.
Let's get into it.
Happy Lent
sure.
to some of the Christians.
So I'm going to ask you all three personally what you've been up to since the year began. 2026.
Yeah.
Because we know what you've been up to in 2025. You're locking down shows, traveling.
Yeah.
You're on tour, putting out skits, making us laugh. You know, there's so many problems out here.
Yep.
When we see a skit from Salvador, Michael, Babu, we're like, I'm not the only one.
There's a reason they call us
Self-consolation.
doctors.
Yes.
We create healing. Yeah, but life has been good. This year, I'm trying to professionalize our industry because I'm part of the team of leadership of the comedy industry in Uganda. So we're trying to professionalize it because there's a point where it was getting out of hand. Yeah, because we now have lesser English comedians and more vernacular ones.
Okay.
And the vernacular ones do not do like a super training to join the industry. They just join because they are funny. So they do not know the rules, they do not know the principles of how to become a good comedian. It doesn't matter which language you speak, but there are some things, there are some no-go areas that they need to know. But for them, because they're excited, they just, so we're trying to professionalize it. And the only way we can do that is if we have money. Because when you have money, it's easier for people to listen to you. Yeah, so we lobbied for some money from the government, and the government said, why not, let us support you guys. So now that
I hope our government is listening.
now that we have that money, and it's not little money, now that it's easier for them to listen to us. When we tell them this is a no-go area, they will try to adhere to that. So that's what we're trying to do. So internationally, I am not doing much. Yeah, I think this is my first show internationally. The other shows, the way I charge is the one that makes them back off.
Your price tag is through the roof.
So I'm not playing around with those charges when it comes now. The way
his face just went really serious when he said,
because it's true. Yeah, it's true. It's very, very true. I've worked very, very hard. I just celebrated 15 years.
Wow.
Last year.
It's been 15 years?
Yeah.
Yo.
15 years and
I have a story about you, man. 15 years. Wow.
It's been 15 years.
But let's get to the point. I want to stop you there briefly.
Yeah.
Like you said, put comedy in check. That's what you're trying to say. Like, okay, I'm kind of understanding it, but what do you exactly mean? Like, there are rules of comedy, like how a comedian should, be presented, like how you should present your comedy.
Yeah.
Just dive in briefly.
The first thing we want to professionalize is the fee that every comedian gets, because comedians, I think, are the brokest artists, entertainers in Uganda, because they are desperate. For them, they want to eat. They do not care about the implications of what they are doing. So, for example, someone will call me and try to hire Salvador, and I tell him I charge 5 million shillings, and then they are like, okay, and then they call another guy, and the guy says, Salvador charged how much? For me, you give me 1.5. And then unfortunately for me, unfortunately for the client, this guy goes and puts up an amazing show. And then now the customer is saying, now why was Salvador showing off with this price tag? This boy came and killed it. Not knowing he has undervalued, one, himself. Two, he has created the impression that I am expensive for nothing. Not knowing if he had said, Salvador charged 5 million. He said, no, that's little. Because I expected him to charge 8 or 10.
Yes.
He says, for me, I also cannot go below 5. So if 3, 4, 5 comedians have the same narrative, the client will be forced to get the comedian they want at the fee.
Okay.
That is required.
That's a great idea.
So we are trying to professionalize that, and we will get there.
Okay.
We'll
like
get there.
in Luganda, they say, Agari awamu.
Gegalume nyama.
Michael.
Yes.
For you, Wagwan 2026.
Well, I want to, first of all, I would like to say that what he said is something that we also do need here.
Okay.
It's a problem that we encounter in every country. But since they have their industry is older than ours in terms of like
Very true. Very true. Very true.
So they are they're far ahead. But we want to do that too. That's very inspiring. And the other thing that I want to focus on is not only Thank God It's Friday, because it happens.
It's funny.
Thank God It's funny.
Friday.
Sorry, Thank God It's funny because it happens twice a month.
Okay.
On Fridays, and my big baby that is not actually mine, because I don't want to call it mine. It's a Caravan of Laughter, Caravan du Rire. which is a caravan that happens here in Rwanda, but also it's called a caravan because I wanted to move.
You move around.
Nice.
Okay.
So we bring comedians that speak English, French, Kinyarwanda, because Rwandans don't speak those 3 languages. They are confused in all of them. So we bring comedians speaking those languages every day or every week. We take a week per language. Weekend.
Okay.
Weekend we do another one. Weekend we do another one. But what I want to do is that
the one of last year, by the way, I should commend you. Like, big up on yourself. It was a nice one.
Like, now, if we had money now, it would be even better. And the idea, the reason as to why I don't want to call it my own is because I've been talking to other comedians also from Burundi, and also I'm going to go in Kampala in Kenya and talk to my fellow comedians in order to bring it to all of those countries.
Okay.
And they would be the one reaping the benefits from it, because later on when it's filmed and everything, we bring the comedians here, Anglophone and Francophone, and then we send the Francophone to French countries. Send the Anglophone to Anglophone countries. Now when you tell a comedian, come to all of those places, they will charge you less.
Yeah.
Okay.
One.
Yeah.
And 2, they get to experience all of those countries, some of those comedians.
Okay.
And the one that already, like for instance, if Salvador is like in Uganda, is like, you know what, we're going to be working on this together and etc. and everything. He comes here, he performs with other comedians that we bring the other Anglophones, and then he goes back with them.
Okay.
Now they perform with him, and then we see them somewhere else. So basically now we shoot that, and then we'll be able to sell it to multiple TVs. So that the caravan in itself belongs to the comedians in which it is happening. So that we're able to like push not only the art in itself and go to like Netflix and other platform that respect us and would see that we are talented, because for some reason they always go to the same country, South Africa, Nigeria, South
I think it's because of the numbers.
Yes. I do understand
that.
Yeah. But I want it to be seen and understood and known that there is not only quality in it, and that all of those numbers needs to see.
I can confidently say this without any fear or favor, that East Africa has the best comedians in Africa. This one I can tell you
hands down.
As a guy who was traveled,
I can tell you for a fact, because and we have some of the best English speaking comedians in the whole continent. Because I've been to South Africa, I've been to Nigeria, I've been to Ghana.
When you say that, my mind is running through all of
I know.
Yeah. Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Definitely. Okay, we're going to get to that as well. Babu.
Yes.
For you, what's up this year, 2026?
Oh, wow, man. Just first of all, thankful, grateful to be alive and to be here with you guys.
Very important.
Yeah. As you should be.
Because February last year, I was actually died. I was in a coma.
Oh, really?
My heart stopped twice. I was I was resuscitated back to life. Wow. And I'm just happy to be here, and I'm happy to be doing the thing that I love, which is comedy.
Wow.
And
thanks and praise to the good Lord.
Wow. Your heart stopped
twice.
Yes.
Wow.
Once wasn't enough, apparently.
Yeah, and they
it was like, if a song is nice, you do it again.
pull up the track. So we're back. I have a one-man show. Actually, the next show after this, I'm doing the TGIF tonight. 20th of March, I'm doing ICU. I see you. Stories from the ICU.
You've always been this kind of creative with acronyms, yeah? I remember your skit you were doing the other time about Babu. So you're like, say ba, then boo. I was like,
you should have been there last night when we were at Lucina's place. This guy, oh my God.
Babu is a whole nother character himself.
This guy caught me off guard. Like 5 times, I just told him, please stop.
At some point, someone was like, stop with that.
Throwbacks are always they're always off guard. All right, so gentlemen, I want to ask you guys, professionally and of course personally, for our listeners who are listening in, and for me as well. I'll start with you, Salvador. I'll give you your flowers.
Thank you.
I'm born and raised in Uganda.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, born and raised in Uganda. So, growing up in Kampala, I'll tell you a story about Salvador. He's the one comic. I'm not going to say a comic and put you in just one bracket, but I'll put you as in a creative in the entertainment industry. I think you're one who made it so easy for people in the entertainment industry who have also begun with the profession of school to be like, okay, I don't have to be afraid. I think I have to do what I love. And it was so crazy that the stories that were coming out, they were like, this guy is an engineer. Yes. He's an engineer by school. And not any kind of engineer, Mark Hill. He held a big position. And he was getting good money. But then, you know, he looked at the parents, looked at the teachers, looked at the employers and said, you know what? For me, it's adios. And everybody was like, this guy is going to fall flat on his face. Proper. But then at that time, he made a lot of noise that it circulated around. I think he held the ground down for like consecutive 5 years. Yeah. It was only Salvador.
Yeah, of course.
In the music industry, wherever, everywhere, it was Salvador. And then everybody, even us inclusive, like us from school, like, come on, man, Salvador is an engineer. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the document. We love you, parents, family, but I'm going to do this.
I'm going to do what you love.
Yeah, I don't know if you've been told that.
Yeah.
Have you been told that?
Not really. Not the way you said it.
Oh, no, I'll tell you, personally, I saw so many people who took the place and be like, okay, now I'm going to school, but I want to follow my dream. And even now there are comics I know. We won't even drop names.
Yeah.
I know they were like, yo, like, brother did it. I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
So, you know, kudos to you.
Thank
and
you.
We'll give you the flowers.
Actually, what you just said there, you just made me feel so bad. Why? Because right here in the studio, we have an engineer and we have a lawyer.
Yeah.
This guy actually did law.
There you go.
And finished.
Wow.
There you go.
The same thing. Gave it to the parents. And it's like, okay, here's the degree
that you wanted.
Now let
Wow. So, Michael, you hit that one really proper. I knew that you were very linguistic.
So now I'm feeling bad because what did I do?
You're a professional.
Just a comedian.
The funny guy.
That's a funny guy.
So, Babu, for you, what made you fall in love with comedy and be like, I'm going to do this?
I don't know, at like age 8, I did a church play.
Okay.
You know this church play.
Yes.
And then the director, after we were doing the rehearsals, it was weird. It's called The Heavens Gates Hell's Flames. It's about going to heaven.
To heaven, yes. I think we had it at Watoto. Watoto Church. Yes.
So I think it's the same production. I think we got it from Uganda.
I think so, yeah.
So the guy, even he was a Ugandan director.
There you go. Now. He was the one.
I think it was Salvador, you know. I'm just joking. So there was this.
No, we're not joking.
There was this scene where I'm with my dad and he's telling me, you know, this thing of going to church is for your mother and your sister. This is for women. Men make money. You know, you don't go church. You work working. You don't go to churching. Yes. And then there's an accident. Maybe a car, I don't know, knocks us or something. And then we die. Then we wake up in heaven. Okay. You know, and then they send us to hell, like literally. So, but then I did something that was unplanned. So when I woke, we did the show the first day, so it was nice. So the second day I was much more comfortable. And then when I woke up in heaven, I was like, wow. Because I wake up first and then I go and tap my So I woke up first and I was like, wow, this place is so beautiful. It's better than Bambino Super City, and Bambino is a place where kids go to play. Yes, you know, it's like a power park. It's like, wow, it's even better than Bambino Supers, and that was completely off script. And people died, like the whole church. People were just laughing. And then I went and then I tapped my dad, and then and I remember after that, that guy came up to me and he's like, you can do comedy. Wow. And I was like, what? He's like, you can do. And he told my older brother, he's like, Cello. He's like, this guy, he can
at
be
age
a comedian.
8.
At age 8.
Wow.
So I was like, comedy. So I started, trying to look out for comedy. I watched some Eddie Murphy clips. I didn't like them. Yeah. I watched some Steve Harvey. I was a kid. I was 8. These guys were just like, what's funny about this thing?
Interesting. Tell them about that picture.
Wow.
Yeah,
you know the picture. There's a picture of the guy.
What picture?
His head is as big as the mic.
The mic is bigger than me. I'm holding a mic.
A skinny guy, big head, skinny guy holding a mic and he's trying to, bro, that picture is hilarious.
That director is the one who made me curious about it. Yeah. I tried it, and I tried to look for it. We did skits in church.
Wow.
And we met Michael and Jerome and the guys and Arthur, and we decided, you know what, let's make Rwandans laugh, and the rest is history. And we're here today.
Wow, amazing. Michael, for you, you've told us the story how you started and what got you interested. I'm going to ask you, so what keeps you inspired, like when you look at fellow comedians in Rwanda, East Africa, what keeps you inspired to do this?
Life in itself is something that is very inspiring. I like to see.
He brought the lawyer out in him.
You know, wait until he starts fixing the mic, the engineer. But you know, like we need to understand that us as comedians, we translate life through, you know, laughter. You know? Everyday situation, we use it, and as a, because we're also normal human beings, so we go through things, you know, and we use them, and that's what inspires us. Like for instance, things we go through in life. You know, he was telling you that he was doing a show called ICU. He almost went. No, I actually went twice and came back. You know, and you know, my parents are putting, my brother just got like a civil wedding. Now the pressure is on me. So the things that is happening around me is crazy. Bro, everybody's looking at me. You're big brother did it, eh? Now Michael, you are 30 what again? you know those questions I've been hearing. Yes. And
Christmas dinner and lunch.
And him, he's a father. You can see in one of his specials, he talks about the fact that, you know, father, he's a husband and everything. It's life. And things around us, like, you know, Iran, you know, and all, you know, but let's stop there. But you know, like, but
there's one thing you guys, all of you, have in common. I don't know if people have told you this. Come to think of it, when we were having this conversation, there's one thing you all have in common. To me, you're the comics who are really, really, like, it's in your DNA. You know, there are people who actually nail being good at what they do, and there are people where it's in their DNA. They can't help it. They can't help it. It's who they are. On a bad day, on a good day, you wake him up. Michael is that person who, it's like fireball. Same with Salvador. For you, every time, even meeting you in person, you'd be like, what did he just say? Like, is he going to use this on stage? And you find something else. Same goes for Babu. But now let me ask you something very serious, gentlemen. The industry is growing, and we're very grateful for us who love comedy, who have seen you guys, you know, put up a great fight and push the envelope. What are you so proud of that you've achieved? I'll begin with you, Salvador.
Okay, besides the materialistic stuff, there's nothing as beautiful as somebody coming to you and saying thank you. I'll give you an example. I was in South Africa for the very first time. Big show. It was called Stand Up Africa. And there was a lady. I didn't know she was in the audience, but she told me the story after my performance. There was a lady who was diagnosed with a certain condition. You know those white people? They have those diseases that for us we look at and we are like, I should not have money. Those are sicknesses for people with money. Yeah, you know, people with money, their sicknesses are caused by too much of. Then poor people is caused by lack of. So this lady had a sickness, and the doctor told her that you need to laugh as much as you can.
What?
Yes. So she attended, she would never miss a comedy show.
Whoa.
But after my performance, after that Stand Up Africa performance, this lady looked for me backstage.
Wow.
And then she came to me and said, sir, calling me, sir, I was still a very young boy. She said, sir, thank you. I said, for what? She said, do you have a minute? I said, yes, I do. He said, can we have some coffee? So we went and sat somewhere, and of course the coffee, you know, the one which has a percentage. The one where you have to mix tonic water. You have to do a little bit of chemistry. So as we were seated, she started telling me about her condition. And she started, and she told me, you know, I laughed. She said, today I laughed genuinely. She said, I've been attending comedy shows and I was being forced to laugh because I had to laugh. But you effortlessly made me laugh. And she asked me, I know I cannot give you much, but just tell me whatever you want. By then, an iPad
was the thing.
having an iPad. Then I said, my dream is to have an iPad. She said, count it done. We were in the mall. The mall had the theater, Silver City. It had the theater, it had the casino, it had what restaurants. So we walked to the mall, and she bought me an iPad.
Wow. Are you still in touch?
I don't even know. By then, those things of let's exchange numbers, they were not that popular. There was no WhatsApp. There was no. They were not popular. So sometimes I wish. Every time I go to South Africa, I tell this story just to hope that she
send and watch it.
But I think because I stopped going there for a long time, I think she died. She must have died because she stopped laughing. Genuinely.
Wow, that's amazing. For you, Michael, what would you say?
I've met amazing people in this industry, and people that I can call brothers. I've known this brother for a very long time. So of course, some of them do some numbers on you, but the ones that are there,
solid ones.
Solid ones, And on top of that, what makes me proud is to meet like-minded people and people that were given a gift by God, and are using it, bro. Like we're nothing on this planet, and at some point we're gonna go. But to be able to know that you were given something by God and
you used it.
Facts.
And you made someone's day. You meet people that be like, bro, that day in 2030, you're like 2030. You don't even and people have this tendency of like acting with you as if you guys know each other since 2013.
Yes.
Like, no, we saw each other in 2013, 2017.
But we know each other because you're the one who got me through those hard times.
I'm like, 2020. And then you start thinking, like, yes, well, I was in the audience, you were there, but we saw each other. Okay. Well, thank you. But, like, it's using the gift and you're making a difference. Yeah. That is what matters to me.
Well, Babu, for you, what would you say your greatest achievement is? My God.
That's the picture.
We're going to keep this picture.
We should show it.
I should see.
I had to find it.
No way.
To you, our listeners listening to us, Babu just showed us a picture. The microphone is bigger than his head.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, so
that's legendary. You should frame that one.
Amazing. You need to frame this.
Yeah, I think
No. You need to frame this. Hey, humble beginnings.
Yeah.
For you, what is your greatest achievement in
I think
your field?
I think I'm still trying, but the greatest achievement that happened probably was Com Factory. Com Factory was TV show that started in late 2016, 2017, and 2018. So it was the first ever stand-up comedy weekly TV show. The national broadcaster pitched to them an idea.
Wow.
And they liked it.
Yeah, I was actually emceeing at one of the it's very weird that it was at the Ugandan embassy. And it was an independence. I don't know, you were celebrating 50 something.
Yeah.
So they wanted Arthur was going for Churchill.
Yes, in Kenya,
So they picked Babu as the rebound guy. They're like, we cannot get that one.
Let's
So I was there because of that. And then Charlie and Nina were performing. They wanted Kansime, she was not there. So they got Kotilda in instead.
Yeah.
And they wanted the comedy, and I think Daniel O'Mara was there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they was like, Babu, you come and MC this. So I was MCing the ambassadors, the whatever.
Yeah.
At some point I wanted to, relieve myself. So I went to the bathroom, and this guy, caught me looking shabby in some raincoats. Like, I like what you're doing. Can we talk? And I'm like, can I pee fast? So I went in the bathroom, came back, and I'm like, yo, what's up? He's like, I like what you're doing. I'd like to talk to you. And he gave me his card. I put it, I think someone finished performing. I had people clapping. I'm like, as an MC, so I had to run. And then, when I went on stage, I did whatever. After, when I went home, I took off that card.
Check out the card.
And it was Arthur Asimwe, who was the Director General of Rwanda Broadcasting Agency.
Wow.
And I'm like, no way. So I called him. I'm like, yo, this is Babu. Now I want to talk to you.
Started explaining yourself.
Pull up on Monday. You come on Monday 10 a.m. So when there, I pitched to him. He actually took me to, RBA is huge. Radios. He took me to the guy who's the TV director. knocked once, we entered, and it's like, yo, this guy's Babu is a comedian. The guy's like, yeah, I know him. Okay, he's here now. Let him live here with a deal.
Wow.
And then he left.
That is all he did.
Yeah, and then Compactor happened.
Simple.
Weekly, we gave platform to comedians. We did workshops. All these young guys, the Lucines, the AC, the whatever, they all passed through that, and it showed them that we can do it. And I had to. The TV show stopped, and then we had to focus on now what we were talking about earlier. How can we? That was a platform to be built here to show people here that
it's possible.
And now our achievement is to go, because Merci is doing a good job with the TV. Now we want to take our comedy international.
Okay.
We are speaking in English. That's I will say it again because he told us that Salvador told us that last night. I need to be able to recommend you. So if I can recommend Michael in a show in Nigeria, South Africa, Uganda, wherever, because they call him, they're like, do you know? He's in those rooms. So he needs to be able to count on you because if he recommends you and you go there and you mess it up,
it's my name on the line.
You're dirtying his name and his reputation.
That's true.
So we're like, okay, from Rwanda, what do we have to export as comedy? The world is now a neighborhood. Even with this thing of visit Rwanda, but not visit, made in Rwanda. The president said, think beyond Rwanda. The world is bigger than Rwanda. Even here in Rwanda, there are people who are not Rwandese who are living in Rwanda. What about those guys? We campaign people, come visit us, come visit. Okay, so when they come here, what are you telling them?
Yes.
You see that? So we want to do that. And Salvador from plus 256 sees that and is like, let me support you guys. And here we are.
By the way, I love what you brothers are doing. This is one thing that I constantly say, that a collective effort will get us there. We are stronger in numbers.
Yes.
And this not only being that it's within the country, but it's across the borders. And you guys have access to a whole big audience, like the creative industry. That's what we need to understand, that you have audiences and people looking up to you and all that. So I'll give you a lot of credit, gentlemen, for that. You're pushing the envelope.
We're trying. One step at a time.
I've never seen that envelope.
It will come. Keep pushing it.
Let's push.
Let me ask you this now.
Yeah.
So, gentlemen, there's this one thing I've been noticing. Of course, in the music industry, we have now taken, leap strides. Afrobeat is the most listened to genre in the world, hands down. Hollywood, it is also coming. Are you guys, as comedians, as guys who have been doing it, are you happy with the audience? We'll begin from home. You don't even have to go far. Do you feel people give you the attention that you deserve, or do you feel like we understand the comedy?
One thing, like now for me in Uganda, there's a group of people who have been accustomed to certain things. Now, the biggest population in Uganda are the youth. Unfortunately, with the trends of things now, with TikTok being able to give everybody a platform, everybody in Uganda is a star. This one I'm telling you. Everybody in Uganda is a star. So when we put up a show, they feel this entitlement of, if he doesn't give me a complimentary, I won't come, because I have the numbers on TikTok. You understand? The person is not talented, is not famous, but they do funny things, and they get following. TikTok is not even about talent. It's not about creativity. It's about doing something that is out of the ordinary. That there's a lady who takes who does videos while her camel toe is showing, and she has viewership, but she's talking nonsense. She's not even talking anything. She's just because she's standing there and she has a camel toe, people just view. And those ones now.
What is her name? Let me.
For research purposes.
So at the end of the day, that person feels, because I have the numbers, I'm a star.
They're entitled.
So
to that.
when you put up a show which requires people to pay, you will find that you struggle. Now, the guys who pay for tables, who buy the tickets, unfortunately are the old school. And there are not so many. And they are so very busy. Because nowadays you can sleep for 23 hours, and then in 1 hour you are making $500 on TikTok. You understand?
Yeah.
So what's the point of you going to look for a job 8 to 5? So they do not know the hassle of creating something and earning from it.
Okay.
Because you have the internet, you have a camera on your phone, you do something from home, you're not paying for location, you're not paying for... So it's very, very hard. So our audience in Uganda is so divided because when we are trying to create something, that is when now also the TikToks came. So it divided our audience. Like we don't have a solid audience.
Happened. That's what happened. Okay.
We don't have a solid audience that says, me, as long as Salvador organizes a show,
I'm there.
I'll be there. So now we have been forced to reduce on the sizes of venues.
Okay.
You know, from Serena, you are now going to National Serena of about 1,500 people. You're going to National Theatre of 400. So that you can also
You're going back to the drawing board.
You are now going back to the drawing board.
Yes.
Okay.
And now you have to build something fresh. But now you have platforms like TikTok, like Stitch. It's called Stitch. Twitch. You are having all those platforms that are giving people an opportunity for them to.
By the way, Salvador, you have
become
rich
stars.
people.
Yeah, we do have rich people. That's why if we are to do a big show, keep it compact but make it very expensive. For you to be able to get some money.
You have the
back
rich
in the day, it
people.
used to be about numbers. Now it's about the quality of
Not
people who come.
quantity.
Not quantity.
Quality, not quantity.
Because if you put up a mass market show, trust me,
getting nothing.
you will attend your own show.
Oh, that reminds me, by the way, still our condolences to the brother Rajiv. I grew up with that brother, by the way. We used to live
one of the biggest supporters of talent in Uganda.
Very big supporter. So you have the rich gang. You will definitely pull it off.
The one thing I did was to invest in human capital fast.
Break that down. I can register, but break it down.
So human capital is the investment, not in terms of money, but in terms of the people who are going to add value to you. Like my circles, like every time I put up a show, I don't struggle to look for sponsors because I have created a relationship which is far way more beyond money. Like this person, no matter what, can defend me to their death because they know the kind of person I am. These are people I have hosted their anniversaries for free without charging them. I have hosted their children's weddings. I have without charging them. I have been like the life of the party every time they have something. Like I've helped them organize events. I've been there on their children's, like when they lose somebody, you're there. Those groundbreaking moments. These people get to respect you because you've not even asked them for a single coin. I will tell you, one of the biggest police officers in Uganda is at the rank of assistant AIGP. Assistant inspector of police. The guy, we slept on the same decker in school.
Wow.
I was down, he was up.
Wow.
But I've never called him when I'm in trouble.
Wow.
He even complains, that you, Salvador, why don't you? I said, no, I know when I will call.
Nice one.
These things are driving, alcohol, Simani, they have arrested me for one. I cannot call him.
Yes.
But the day they are saying, Salvador, you are going to Lufira prison.
You have the number. Perfect. Gentlemen, we're running out of time. We'll keep you guys for long. But we play a game here.
Okay.
All right, so let me get my chili and salt.
Chili. That is not a game. That is punishment.
At 10.
Chili and salt.
All right, just jokes aside.
Me, I was actually wondering, where's the meat?
No, we're going to put it in the glass and then you guys drink. Anyway, gentlemen, we play a game over here. It's called Emergency Call.
Yes.
Now, emergency call, I'm going to ask each of you 5 questions. I'll ask 5 times and you all give your answer.
Okay.
So the answer can only be participants in the industry.
Okay.
The creative industry. Doesn't have to be out of the creative industry.
Yes.
They can be maybe a comedian, an artist, you name it.
Okay.
But in the industry.
In the industry, all right.
Yeah. So, of course, I'll begin with you. Mr. Salvador.
Shoot.
Straight from Kampala, Uganda.
Yes, sir.
Then the rest of the brothers, Babu and Mikey, follow, yeah? All right, so, Salvador. Just like you said, you find yourself in a police station and you've committed a crime and it's lock-up time.
Yes.
Who do you call in the industry?
Alex Muhanji.
Alex Muhanji.
Yes.
Real quick, speed dial and you'll be there.
Yes, because he's a Westerner.
Nice, Mike. Who would you call?
Who would I call? I'll call
Remember, he's a lawyer.
I was about to say I would call my shit. I don't trust any of these. Like,
you don't have anybody in the industry.
all the names that are passing, I'm thinking, Papu.
It'll be interrogation, right?
Lucine, he would pull up drunk.
And they would lock him up as well.
Both of us would be there. Hey, you are here. I'm trying. No.
So,
damn.
that's a hard one.
I will call on the Lord Jesus Christ, our Savior.
But he's also in the industry.
Weirdly, I would call Michael.
And Michael wouldn't call you.
That doesn't. There's no problem with
But
that.
you call him.
He's a lawyer.
Yeah.
Okay.
He will speak that English.
All right.
That confuses policemen.
And French as well.
All right. Sawa, you're at home, you're home alone. Thieves have broken into your house. Who would you call to help you handle the situation?
In the industry.
In the industry. The person is straight to your door to save you. Who would you call?
Even now, me there, I don't trust anyone.
Sure.
They would end up with the thieves.
Who would I call? I think I would call Bebe Cool.
Bebe Cool.
Yes. Because he has SFC.
Nice one.
Yeah, he moves with his SFC. Yeah.
Okay. Michael, who would you call?
I would call Bruce Melody. Because he's built like someone who would walk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Babu?
I'll call Mubi-chan.
Mubi-chan.
That is Bruce Melody, the bouncer.
That's a good one. Yes. All right, gentlemen. Now, I'll begin with you, Salvador. Again, you're having relationship issues with your wife. Who would you call for advice in the industry?
No one. This one I can tell you for that just know the relationship is over. It is gone. It is dead. There is nobody I can call because everybody is spoiled. Everybody is just spoiled. I can't. They will even make it worse. They'll be like,
so no one in the industry.
Nothing. No one. Whether woman or man, nobody. Whether grown up or young, nobody.
The guys will probably pull up on him and be like, hey, he did that. I remember one day.
They will add insult into injury.
Michael, for you, who would you call? No one?
Hey, I would probably. Damn. I'll probably call someone that seems like they have like a good relationship.
Who is that?
In the industry, who is that? A name.
Naomi.
No.
Naomi.
Okay. Miss Naomi.
She looks like she can talk sense into.
Is she a feminist?
She's a woman.
If she's a feminist, you are finished.
No, I don't think she's that much. She's
okay. Yeah.
Babu.
I was about to say something, but then I remembered we are on radio.
I can see the radio all over your face.
Naomi. For me, I would first have to find a wife.
Thank you. I was waiting for that.
I know.
I was waiting for that.
You're dodging our question, but it's okay.
No, but it's true because
if you were to have one,
in the words of Daliso Chaponda, you married guys come and argue with your wife. I go home and argue with myself. Where were you? Why are you late?
why?
All right. Let's continue.
All right.
Now I want to get Salvador into trouble. Now you're in Kigali.
Yes.
You see a very nice Rwandan girl.
Yes.
And you want her number. Who would you call to get the number?
I don't need to call anybody. I already have her number.
Just like the OG.
Let me tell you guys, I need to make it categorically clear. I am married, but in Uganda.
You're single here.
Here we have room for negotiation.
Babu, you're in Kampala.
Yeah.
You're about to be beaten. Get a serious beating of your life by a group of girls. Who do you call in Kampala?
In Kampala. Hey, okay, they're about to beat me.
Hey, seriously. Don't ask me what happened.
A bunch of women.
A bunch of women
are
angry. They want to beat me up. Not in
Ugandan feminists.
Ugandan feminists. Hey, there's this one who was trending. He's like, I'm going to beat up around 1,000 men. So
Aleti.
That's what. So Aleti is coming for me.
And she said the number is in the bio.
I would remember that Salvador was a policeman that he knows. And they slept together in the same bank. That's why. Salvador, can you call your friend for me?
All right, gentlemen, let's close this up and wrap it up. One last question for the emergency call is, now, who is that one person in the industry, Salvador, you trust to live with your secret and you know they'll go to the grave with it?
They're already in the grave. They're already in the grave. The alive ones, I cannot live with anybody.
No one in the industry.
Nothing. Zero. Because that's how you trend. When you release information that people don't know, you trend. People. Misery loves company.
That's true.
So when you share something bad about you, someone will want to share it with another person, just so that even Salvador did ABCD. So
no one.
Yeah, the person.
No one
is in the grave already. Yeah.
Who is that one? I'm trying.
The late radio. He has my
R.I.P. R.I.P. Radio. That's another one.
Unless there's a second coming.
Yeah. R.I.P. to the R.I.P. to the legend radio. Of course. Nice one. Babu, for you, who will you leave your secrets with? And you know they'll go to the grave with in the industry.
In the industry?
Yeah. It could even be Nigeria. It could be in, you know.
I thought it's people I know. It can just be anyone.
But you have to know them, of course.
Kendrick Lamar. I have to know him.
But do they have to know him?
You see? Where would you meet Kendrick Lamar to tell him your secrets?
Why would he even be? Probably like, I got a secret.
I don't know, man. DJ Pius.
DJ Pius?
Yeah, because he's too tall.
You have to bend over to
he has to bend over to listen to me.
Michael, for you, who would it be?
Probably Babu.
Babu.
Yeah, it'll probably be Babu.
Wow.
Because heart stopped twice. Might stop again.
So there are higher chances that you will.
I'll take it to the grave, I promise.
Ladies and gentlemen, oh my God, I'm telling you, this is a show. You don't get this every day. Shout out to Salvador all the way from Kampala, Uganda. Shout out to Michael. I don't know where that came from. That was a punchline. Oh my God. Babu. You'll be fine. Don't worry.
Oh my God.
All right. Salvador, thank you so much for spending some time coming through.
Yeah, for sure.
Always celebration every time we link up.
Amen.
Remember, Urban Radio is your home.
Yes, sir.
Nakachai will carry. Next time when you come around, it will be Champagane.
Champagane.
Yeah.
It's all right. I want to come Friday evening show. When we're entering the TGIF.
But you know, I can't let you guys go without sharing words of inspiration and wisdom to the youngsters, the youth who are ready to take on the journey like you gentlemen have. Not only in comedy, but in the creative industry.
In life.
Yep.
In life also, in general. Because the creative industry, we get the hardest blows, to be honest.
Yes.
Because you take the blows that most people be dodging. Like, I don't want the fire.
Yeah.
Let me wait and see if Salvador, Babu, or Michael, if they make it to the finish line, then I'm yet to come.
Yeah.
So they're listening in, please.
We get the hardest blow in this job.
You've started.
Creative. No, it's a hard job to blow. I mean, it's a hard blow to the job.
It's okay,
I don't
sir.
know.
It is
Anyways,
okay.
yeah, let's wait.
It's okay. Leave it.
Let it go. Can I start? I'm going to give those words of inspiration something that a wise man once told me. To
Are you sure it was wise?
Young, to every young creative person trying to look for words of inspiration.
Yeah.
Google some inspiration words. Why are you waiting for me to tell you guys? Go on Google and find them. Or listen to
ChatGPT.
Salvador, what would you tell them?
For me, I think one of the best reasons, one of the things that have kept me going is self-confidence. Yeah, if you believe it, you can achieve it.
Nice.
Do not, I will never blame another man for my failures.
That's a good one.
Even if you led me into failing, the fact that I accepted you to lead me,
Yes.
I should take the
blame is on you.
Look at in the mirror.
Yes, look at in the mirror. That's the person I blame.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you believe it, you can achieve it. Never let society dictate what you believe in.
You are. Yeah.
You are your own person.
All right.
So even if it doesn't work, tap yourself and say, "Let me do it again." If it works, congratulate yourself.
Nice.
Yes, congratulate yourself.
If it doesn't,
And don't wait for people to validate your success.
That one is a hard
Validate it by yourself. Go on social media and you say, "I am the best."
even if you don't have a camel toe, just go there
And show them too.
show them. Show your toe.
Show it too.
Guys, if they don't stop us right now, we're not gonna leave. I'm telling you, I'm having a great time, gentlemen. Thank you so much.
Now you know why we were late.
Yeah, now I know why you are late. Now I know why you are late.
Yeah. Now
So,
you're-
gentlemen, you guys who are listening to us, dear listeners, thank you so much for tuning in. Salvador, Babu, please mention the gang and where we're going.
Yeah. So tonight,
Michael.
Salvador live in Kigali Universe
Yeah.
alongside Teacher Pamire. Like Salvador pulled off one of the biggest surprise that I've encountered this year.
Yeah.
We went to pick him. It was like, okay, he's pulling up. He kept on putting videos. Like, I'm going to the airport. Arsenal fans, where are you? So we could only see Salvador. We reached the airport. We are looking for Salvador alone, and then he comes out with Tisham Pamire.
Wow.
And it's like, I wanted to surprise you guys. So we are surprised. The audience is in for a great surprise.
Yeah, we're excited about that.
Yeah, so alongside that, we got Michael, we got Hervé, we got Patrick Rusine, we got Mohinde performing in English. Mohinde is your co-host.
Mohinde is my co-host.
He works, I don't
The
know.
shortest giant.
Yeah, so they're taking the leap to also perform in English because they've made names performing in Kinyarwanda.
Yes.
So they want to, take that leap and be like, let's export this comedy. They're interested in the colonizers' language.
Okay.
So live tonight, Kigali Universe,
Gets
pull up,
open.
buy your tickets. 6 p.m. the guest
6 p.m. gets open.
7 sharp. I'm on stage, and we keep time over here. It's gonna be a great.
That is
time.
one thing I admire about Rwanda. 7 o'clock is when for us our people are going home to shower.
These are the people who are talking about time, keeping time and time management. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a bit of a great pleasure hosting and having this gentleman, Salvador, straight out of Kampala, Uganda. Big up on yourself. Shout out to the whole family in KLA.
For sure.
Michael, it's always a pleasure to link up with you, brothers. And of course, Babu, big up on yourself. We wish you nothing but success.
Amen.
Signing us out, this was Salvador's idea. I'm telling you, this guy is one of the greatest artists to ever live.
Non-stop hits from Kigali. This is Urban Radio.